Good morning, good day, good evening if you're seeing this at a later date. Just so you know, this session is being recorded so we can have it on our website, hopefully by the middle of this month. And before we get underway, I just want to do the Treaty 6 Territory Land Acknowledgement. We acknowledge that the land on which we gather in Treaty 6 territory is the traditional gathering place for many Indigenous people. We honor and respect the history, languages, ceremonies, and culture of the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit who call this territory home. Hello, once again. My name is Jonathan Martins. I am an International Engagement Coordinator for Education Abroad in MacEwan International, and today you are discovering Austria through Education Abroad, in particular FHOO in Steyr. If you have any questions at the end of this, you can find more kind of basic information such as opportunities and process on our website at mcewan.ca/education abroad. On this page, you can see the details of the upcoming March 1st deadline. You can also see the documentation that you will need in order to apply. You can get more information on how to book an appointment. Simply, you can email educationabroad@mcewan.ca or give us a call at 780-497-5397. And hopefully soon you'll be able to visit us in Building 7, Room 105, when we're all back on campus. That is all from my end. So I would like to welcome Marlies, who will be giving you the presentation for FHOO. Let me see here. I'm going to stop sharing. And you can take it away.
Thank you very much. Well, first of all, hello everyone, and well, a warm hello from Austria. My name is Marlies. I'm head of the international office of the University of Applied Sciences in Upper Austria, and I would like to, well, give you a short overview of Austria and of our university. I'm not sure, Jonathan, can you see my presentation so far? Is anything showing?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes, you can see it. Okay, good. Well, then just let me start. Well, we are a university in the upper part of Austria, the northern part, and I will explain a little bit about Austria, Austrian, or living in Austria, studying in Austria, so everything that might be interesting for you guys. Well, in the beginning, just a short overview of Austria. We are a rather small country. We have a population of roughly 8.8 million citizens. Our currency is euro that we use. We have the main language here is German, and our first foreign language that we use is English. Capital, maybe you know that, it's Vienna. We have 9 federal states or provinces, and we are a member of the European Union. Austria has a very high living standard and a very low crime rate, so it's a very good place to live. And the largest cities that you might have heard of already are Vienna, capital, Graz, Linz, Salzburg, and Innsbruck. And I have added a few pictures on my slide. So that's a few cities: Vienna, Graz, Salzburg, and Linz. Now, when we talk about Austria with international students, there's usually some associations that comes up. Usually people think, when they hear Austria, they think of Sound of Music. Funny fact, nobody in Austria, or pretty much nobody in Austria, knows that movie. we all usually hear it from international people who are a fan of it. Of course, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart is a big, or is well known around the world. Austria is also famous for its cuisine, especially for schnitzel, which we are very proud of, a very tasty dish. We have a lot of mountains and we are pretty good at skiing. Well, not all of us, but most. And we have, again, the cuisine, for example, Sacher cake is a dark chocolate cake that is also very famous. And maybe something not so clear or so popular or well known is that Red Bull is produced in Austria. So this is something that we usually hear or that people bring into association with Austria. Now, our university, the University of Applied Sciences Upper Austria, is located in the region of Upper Austria. So that is the northern part of Austria, as you can see here. Well, our region combines natural beauty. We have a beautiful landscape and a thriving economy. Our region has, it's a highly industrialized region. We have a lot of multinational companies, a lot of small SMEs in the high-tech field. The region in general is one of Europe's biggest or leading region when it comes to education, to technology, and to employment. About 25% of our export originates here. And to give you a feeling about Austria and or let's say distances, where we are located, so we have 4 schools. They're all marked in red in different locations: Campus Hagenberg, Campus Linz, Steyr, and Wels. We are about 180 kilometers away from Vienna. To Munich in Germany, it's about 200 kilometers. And for example, to Prague in the Czech Republic, it would be 350. We are really in the center of Europe, you can say, so everything is easily reachable. Hop on a bus and explore Europe.
Sorry, Marlies, can I
Yes,
interrupt for a second?
sure.
If you could please make it full screen with the
Second.
slideshow button there at the top. Thank you.
Ah, sorry.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Technical difficulties. Perfect. Good. Now, when we continue, so a few general informations or a few facts about our university. We are Austria's leading university of applied sciences, which means we are very practice-oriented. We have mandatory internships for our students. We are very international and we are very strong in research. So these are our 3 main keys, I would say. We have 4 schools in 4 locations with 4 different specializations. We have the School of Informatics, Communication and Media in Hagenberg, small town. We have the School of Medical Engineering and Applied Social Sciences in the city of Linz. And we have the next 2 campuses, which I will show to you in a little bit more detail. The School of Engineering in the city of Wels and the School of Business and Management in the city of Steyr. This is where I am located. We have English taught courses at all our campuses. In total, it should be more than 300 lectures at the moment. And if you calculate all students from all 4 campuses, it would be around 6,000 students at the moment. We offer 68 bachelor degrees programs and master degree programs. 9 of them are entirely in English. And when it comes to internationalization, we have more than 260 partner universities around the world in more than 50 countries. And let's see. The city of Steyr, I would like to explain to you first where I come from, where my university is located or my campus is located. The city of Steyr is rather small, as you can see. We have 38,000 inhabitants, very, very cozy. It is still considered the 3rd largest city in Upper Austria. We have 2 rivers through our city, which makes it a very lovely place. The city center is from medieval times. We have buildings that are older than 600 years. So very nice to look at. Our campus is located directly in the historic city center, next to a river. Very nice in summer. And Steyr is a very dynamic business location. We have, for example, BMW located here. The entire European diesel engine production is located in Steyr. We have the company SKF, Swedish ball bearing factory, MAN, and so on. There's a lot of leisure facilities. And I think you can see from the pictures, it's a really nice and romantic city. Good. That is, a photo shot from a drone. This is our campus. Basically, you can see the river, and over here, there's the next buildings to it is our campus. We have 3 buildings now. We are growing at the moment a little bit. The School of Business and Management was founded in 1995, so we are rather young. We have 6 bachelor and 6 master programs. 2 degree programs are entirely taught in English. They are called Global Sales and Marketing on a bachelor and on a master's level. We do have double degree programs with partner universities around the world, which means students who go abroad will gain 2 diplomas at the end of their studies. We also have a triple degree program with a partner university in Mexico and Taiwan. At the moment, we have around 1,400 students on campus. We have a very close cooperation with our local industry, which is great for our students due to internships and fieldwork that they can get. We host an international fair every semester where our exchange students introduce their countries and their cultures to, well, local people, government, and so on. And from an international point of view, we send out about 200 students on a semester abroad each year. And in return, we welcome around 150 incoming students each semester in our campus. Yeah, this is a picture of our international fair where our students really present their countries. They cook, they dance. And of course, we also had a strong Canadian representation. Then again, some impressions of our campus. Old buildings, new buildings, everything is combined together. In the upper right corner, you can see a picture of our terrace from our cafeteria directly next to the river. Good. The second campus that I would like to introduce to you is our School of Engineering. They are located in the city of Wels, a little bit larger, about 60,000 inhabitants, second largest city in Upper Austria, has Celtic and Roman history. It is an industrialized center. There's a lot of trade fairs offered there. Also a very dynamic business location and a lot of leisure facilities. This is a view from our campus and what they offer, or some key facts. They were founded in 1994. They have currently around 2,000 students on campus, more than 60 labs in 9 campus buildings. The campus is also located directly in the city center. Their study areas are mixed. One is engineering and technology, the second one is engineering and management, and the third one would be engineering and environment. We have 90 full-time professors there at the moment and more than 400 part-time lecturers, mostly from our industry. They have 5 degree programs fully taught in English, 1 on a bachelor's level and 1 on a master's level. And in total, they offer 15 bachelor's and 15 master's degree programs. And they also have a very close cooperation with the local industry. Yeah, some impressions from Wels campus, a very modern campus, as you can see, with a great architecture. Now, the next few slides have facts on them which apply to both or all campuses of our schools, I have to say. So this focuses really on exchange and what exchange students can expect. We do offer support for exchange students at all campuses. When it comes to German language, we offer language courses which are free of charge. They are offered on a different level, so from beginners to intermediate level. We offer them every semester. And this is a great opportunity because if you know a few words in a different language, it helps you in your everyday life. You know, you get in contact with people easier. We also have a buddy program, a buddy network. That means we have local students who help our international students to become familiar with the city, with life in Austria in general. They help with practical issues. And of course, they also organize field trips and social events and are there for our students. We have a different academic calendar, I believe. Our winter semester or fall term starts on October 1st and lasts until January 31st. Our exams go throughout the semester or will take place throughout the semester until mid of February. And we always have a mandatory orientation week before the semester starts for our incoming exchange students. For fall term, then would be mid or end of September. Summer term or spring term is from March 1st until June 30th. Exams go all the way through until mid of July. And again, a mandatory orientation in mid or end of February. The course offer, our course catalog can be found online. You can choose among our schools and among the semesters. All courses that are mentioned there are fully taught in English. They are out of international programs, and in all German taught programs, you also have selected courses which are totally taught in English, which you can also choose. Incomings have the possibility to mix and match all courses that they like. No language German skills are required. The only, rules that we have, only master students are allowed to attend master courses. And due to the distances between our campuses, it's not possible to mix and match courses from different schools or from different campuses. We do have internship opportunities for international students. An internship in a company is rare, but it's definitely not impossible. We have installed a new career zone at our homepage where even international students can browse through and look for internships. And in our research and development departments, there's usually some internships available on several projects, which, if you would be interested in that, need to be clarified first, of course. Yes, and of course, we have a lot of international activities because studying abroad is not all about studying. It should be fun as well. We have, as mentioned before, orientation weeks before the semester starts, which is usually also, where we offer a lot of social events, trips, excursions. We have international fairs in the evening on our campuses. We organize company visits for our students. We have a very strong and active student union, and they also organize activities. In Steyr, we have an event called Boat Mania, which I have put a picture on in the slide. And that is, a crazy boat race where our students build boats for themselves out of whatever they find to a certain theme, and then they, ride that boat down the river next to the university, and there's always a challenge and a competition about the best boat and whoever comes into the goal line first. In Wels, we have a solar car challenge every semester, and then there is career fairs, information days, research and development nights, and so on. So we do have a lot of offer for our students so that they are well entertained. Now, to give you a feeling about how much it would cost, because I know finances are always a big topic, I've made an estimation, a rough estimation about your monthly expenses. Of course, it always depends on a person's lifestyle, but I try to give you an orientation. So, as I said, we use euros over here. I checked the currency converter, which should, €1 should be 1.43 Canadian dollars at the moment. You can calculate for accommodation with around 300 to 450 euros per month. That includes then heating, electricity, water, internet. For food, you should calculate with around 200 euros per month. There is a student union fee, which every student has to pay. That is a one-time payment of 20 euros per semester. Health insurance is of course also needed. There is a self-insurance offered by the local Austrian insurance company, which would be around 60 euros per month for a student. Usually we recommend students to buy one at home because I have the feeling that there's cheaper offers as well. And then of course there's personal expenses like traveling, going out and so on, which I calculated with 100 to 200 euros a month. So in total, that would leave you with 700 to 800 euros, or 1,000 to 1,140 Canadian dollars. And of course, airfare and visa costs will be or need to be added then. For a visa or the visa requirements for entering the country, if you stay up to 6 months, usually students need a visa D for living and staying in the Schengen room. If you want to stay longer, for example, for 2 semesters, students would need a student residence permit. As a Canadian, you have visa-free entry to Austria if you, for 90 days, or it's valid for 90 days. That means you can apply for your visa D during your stay in Austria at the local government. If you would like to stay longer and you know that you will stay for a year, for example, you need to apply for the residence permit, but you can do that in Austria as well. And I have attached a link where you can find more information. Now, for accommodation, all our campuses have different opportunities. There's always student dormitories available, especially in Wels. Some of them even have half board. In Steyr, we usually have more private landlords that rent apartments or rooms in shared apartments. It's organized through professional housing agencies, and students can, of course, search for something for themselves. I'm sorry. I do have a very interesting scholarship possibility for you. It's called Ernst Mach Grant. It is for studying at the University of Applied Sciences in Upper Austria. Is valid for 4 months or for 10 months. And the monthly grant would be 1,000 euros, which is very, very generous. It is organized by the Federal Ministry of Education, Science and Research. They even offer assistance with housing and with health insurance. The application has to be done once a year by the student. Application deadline is March 1st. The maximum age is 35 years. So this is a very, very interesting opportunity, I believe, for students who would be interested in coming to Austria. It's a very specialized thing. And as I said, really, really very generous. Yeah, what to do with your free time once you're here? Of course, you can explore Austrian cities. You can explore our neighboring countries, visit our lots of lakes that we have, go hiking, cycling, water sports, skiing. So there's a lot of outdoor activities. We also have a lot of museums and exhibitions. And yes, I do recommend to enjoy the local cuisine and maybe go into a cafe and try the famous Sacher cake, for example. I tried to come up with, let's say, reasons why I believe that it's a good idea to spend some time abroad. One of the reasons is definitely that it's the best way to learn a language, to stay abroad for a longer time. It gives you a perfect opportunity to travel. It's very nice because you get to know a different culture firsthand. So you don't just hear it or you really feel it. You will be part of a different culture. And you will develop skills and experiences that a classroom setting would never provide. Yeah, and of course, it's an opportunity to make friends around the world. It helps students, or it helps everyone, to learn about yourself and expands your worldview. And yeah, it's also a very nice breakout from your everyday daily routine that you are experiences. And of course, it enhances employment opportunities. If you can't stay for a whole semester, or if you would not like to go abroad for a semester, I can also offer you a virtual program that we have. It's a virtual spring school called Hidden Business Champions. It's a virtual format, a spring school that offers insights into European business models and companies. And we focus on businesses that have a worldwide outreach, but are maybe not so well known on an international scale. We offer the school in cooperation with 2 partner universities, one in Belgium, Aalterwelde University of Applied Sciences, and one in Finland, Karelia University of Applied Sciences. It will take place from March 28 until April 1st this year. It means 5 days of virtual schooling in the afternoon time from Central European time zone. It will be interactive content, so there's no streaming. Students really have to be participating. The platform that we use is MS Teams. It will grant you 3 European credit transfer system points, 3 ECTS. There will be a pre-assignment for students, which will be given out in March, and there's a small handling fee of 50 euros for the whole program. So if you are interested, then just let me know. We can sign you up for this program as well. Good. That would be it from my side. I am open for questions.